Okay, to record a new GarageBand video, you click on the guitar to start the application up. Then, when it opens up this, if you're currently working with one, or you can do a new project. And I like to just choose voice, but if you choose podcast, it comes pre-formatted. And then you say choose at the bottom right there. Okay. This is where you get a chance to name it, and you tell it to rename it here. You can rename it again when you get ready to mix it down, but you want to give it a name and make sure you save it on the desktop so you can find it. And it starts up with your blank tracks pre-formatted for you, and then you can go over and choose the track you want to start recording on and make sure you select that track. It changes color when you choose the track, like this. So once you've chosen the track that you want, then you go down to the record button down here at the bottom, the red record button, which is also the stop button. When you start recording, the red line will start crawling across the screen. So now it's making the recording, listening, picking up from the microphone from the computer. However, if you want it to stop, you can stop, and then you can pick up. Notice that it picked back up if I just hit the pause there on that business. But if I need to stop the whole thing, I have to make sure I press the square stop button. Now I've made 2 recordings here, and I don't want the second one, so I'm going to go up here and click on this second one and hit the delete button. I can go back to the beginning of my recording. I can do it 2 different ways. I can come down here and click the arrow that says go back to the beginning, and then notice I've gone back to the beginning of my recording, and my red light is right there. So now I could move my recording over if I want to and put other stuff before it, which is what I want to do. Next, I'm going to then add a jingle track. I'm going to hit the jingles. I'm going to hit to my loop button and find some things. Where's the loop button? There it is. Click on the loop button. That opens up this section with the different kinds of sounds. Go to the jingle. Choose a track. Go down here and choose one of the samples that I like. Apparently the audio is not up on this one. I hear it a little bit there. Okay, that's the one I want. Click on it again to stop it, but I can just drag it over to the screen, put it right where I want it. And if I don't want to use this whole thing, I can go to the end of it down here, watch my arrow change, where I can literally roll it up. Then I can turn on my volume button and click where I want to fade it out and just pull the sound down. Come on, sound. There. So that it fades out when my voice starts. You can also set it to duck like this whenever my voice is, and make sure that the ducking button is up on the part where you recorded. So now I'm ready to go back and listen to my recording. Add any other things I want to, but I can play it. I hear the music start at the beginning. And then it fades out. So now it's making there's my voice up. Picking up from the microphone. However, if you want it to stop, I can always hit the space button. The space bar is a quick pause if I want to fix things in there. So once I have it there, then I got to go up to the top of the screen where it says share and choose send export podcast to disk. Not only export podcast to disk, I can get a chance. I say it says AAC encoder. That's going to make it into an M4A or MP3 file. And I tell it export. I get a chance to rename it again. I want to make sure I'm going to save it to the desktop. Then I tell it save, and it's mixing down. It's already mixed down, and when I do it correctly, it should show up on the desktop right where I saved it. And I have a lot of different things over here that are called that on the screen, but it should look like something like that, because the music note means that it's an M4A. So probably the last one saved will be it. So it looks like that's the last one saved on this computer. So this is the file that you will upload to LiveText. You'll take it and log on to LiveText and then upload it like you would any other file. Just do it, attach a file, not an image, a file, and do it. That's all it takes. Any changes you need to make here before you mix it down. If you listen to your mixed down track and you don't like it, you can't make changes here. You can only make changes here. Good luck.